Hello, hi. My name is Izzat Aziz bin Hazrin, and I'm about to demonstrate about Lab 1 PLC.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Lukman Biaris. Today I want to demonstrate Lab 1 PLC.
In Lab 1 PLC, we were asked to write a program using advanced instructions and special module to control the soft drinks beverages mixer controller for batch process systems. There's a sequence of batch process system. So for the first step is press start button to start the batch process system. The stirrer motor M2 and M3 will turn on. So as you can see from here, this is the start button and this is the batch process system using the set reset. Okay, please look, man. Press the start button. Okay. When the start button is pressed on the PLC, the motor 2 and the motor 3 is turned on. In this process, pump will energize and solenoid valve 1 in open position to allow reverse osmosis water flow into the tank until reached to the level sensor 2 and 1. Then pump and solenoid valve 1 will switch off. As you can see, when the water in the single tank is at the maximum level, the valve 1 and pump will be turned off and the heater will be turned on. When level sensor 1 scans the water level, analog output will turn on, the heater turn on. As you see there, by the green line, turn on the heater system until temperature sensor read the temperature reach to 100 Celsius. From the actual temperature here, once the number reach 100, yes, now the water in the single tank already reached 100 temperature. When the temperature sensor reaches to 100 degrees Celsius, solenoid valve 2 will in open position until water level in the mixer tank reach 85%. Then solenoid valve 2 will turn in closed position. Okay, so now the water in the mixing tank is on 85%, so that's why the valve 2 is in closed position. If the water level in the mixer tank is 2%, the stirrer motor M1 will turn on. So right now the water in the mixing tank is filling up. As soon as the ultrasonic sensor sense that the water level is on 2%, the motor 1 will automatically be turned on. Right now the water is currently filling up until 85%, as mentioned as step before.
My name is Nur Kariza Kambil Razam. So right now I will continue the next step until finish. So the next step is, after the water level in the mixer tank reach 85%, solenoid valve 3 will in open position to allow dissolved sugar flow into the mixer tank. Only 12% of dissolved sugar added the solenoid valve 3 will in closed position. So as we can see in the screen, so once the dissolved sugar reach the maximum value is 97%, which is 85 plus 12% will equal to 97%. So when it reach more than 97, it will be turned off. Next, the flavor concentrate will be added for 3% by controlling the solenoid valve 4 open and closed position. So as we can see in the screen, when the water level reach 97, so the valve 4 will be open in open condition until it reach 100%. Then the valve 4 will be in closed condition. After mixing all the ingredient for 10 minutes, the solenoid valve 5 in open position and start draining the soft drinks water. When the water levels drop to 0%, the solenoid valve 5 is in closed position. Okay, so in the screen we can see our timer. I will use 10 seconds for the 10 second is equivalent to 10 minutes operation for the mixing all the ingredient. So to faster the process, I will use 10 second. The 10 second is equivalent to 10 minutes. When the actual level reach 100%, the timer will start to count until 10 second, which is equivalent to 10 minutes. After 10 seconds has complete, we can see the valve 5 will be in open position and drops the water until 0%. So we will look at this indicator. So it's become 0, the valve 5 in closed condition. Okay, so for the last process, when the mixing cycle operation has repeated 12 times, the operation end buzzer will sound with 2 Hz frequency, and the filling and draining operation will not restart even if push button 1 is pressed until reset is pressed. Okay, so as we can see in the screen, so right now the counter has count until 12. So when the operation has end the process, the buzzer will sound in 2 Hz frequency. So this is the output that we can see lah. So the draining and the filling operation will not restart even if push button 1 is pressed until reset is pressed. When the reset button being pushed, so you can see the operation will be restart. If the water is in single tank below to the level sensor 2 and solenoid valve 2 is in closed position, the sequence of the heating process will be continuous while the mixing operation will be on halt. So we can see in this solenoid valve 2, it will restart the process all over again. So that's all for lab 1 PLC. Thank you.
Serius? Tak ada, saya tak bantuan tak ada.